to finish up exercise 11.3, we need to put a couple tangent constraints in on these clamps. So I'm going to find the tangent constraint here, and there's two output solutions. There's an inside and an outside method. I need to make tangent this ball to the curved surface on the clamp. So this is a cylindrical surface right here. If you select the one next to it, it'll give you an error message. You need to make sure you select this surface. When I do that, I first have the outside method placed. I need to change that to the inside method. And once again, it's a tangent constraint. So the outside method, if you think about this, it's going to be tangent to the outside of that socket right now. Now it's tangent to the inside. I apply that constraint, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the yellow clamp. So I'm going to press tangent again. Just to make sure. Yep. Select a proper surface, and there it is. Apply. There's another constraint that needs to be put in place with these two items. I'm going to constrain, I think I could do it several ways, but let me just try to mate with a flush solution. So I've got a mate constraint with a flush solution on the tops of these clamps. If I apply this, my clamps should kind of move in tandem together right now. So it looks pretty decent. Once again, yesterday's video, I used these axes to constrain. And then the last thing, I need to bring in standard parts from the Content Center. To do that, we need to first find out what it is that we need to bring in. So I have to identify what kind of threads are here and here on this socket. Let me show you that process real quick. To identify the threads on this particular part, I will right-click on it and I will edit the part. I will then look at how that part was built in my model browser. So I can see all of the different items that made up this particular part. I can see a bunch of hole tools, fillet tools, extrusions. Hole 3 will give me the data I need. So if I edit this feature, I'm now just trying to sift through existing data, and it says that this was made using the hole tool, and it's a number 12 and 24 threads per inch UNC, Unified National Course. So I need to know that data and possibly write it down as I go to look for standard Content Center parts. So I'm going to press OK, and then I need to finish my edit. So I right-click and finish edit. It brings me back to the assembly, and now I need to place standard Content Center parts. So instead of using this option, place component, I am going to place from Content Center. Content Center it's like walking into the back right corner of Top Variety. It's got all sorts of fasteners. I think what I'm going to be using is a thumb screw here, and I don't recall from the tutorial what thumb screw I'm going to use, but I know I can easily find it. I'm going to set my filter to only ANSI stuff. So this is the filter. ANSI stands for American National Standards Institute, and I'm going to find the right thumb screw based upon my tutorial, which you'll have to open up when we continue this video. But let's say it's a type B, and I think it was a plain point. Type B, regular thumb screw, plain point, inch. I know one of my fasteners is that. It might be for the other location. So let's just pretend that it is a type B, regular thumb screw. That's where you can select number 12, and then you can select the nominal length, which is going to be indicated in your tutorial notes, that PDF file. I'm just going to assume right now that it was an inch, and it's UNC, Unified National Course. If I apply all of that, the thumb screw will appear, and then I can place it using an insert constraint. Now, once again, before you finish this tutorial up, double check the directions to see exactly what type of thumb screw was in place. But it's the same process. Once again, you're going to go to place from